Messiah. Messiah was just a man. Just a man. God in heaven, Jesus mocks the truth of gematria on YouTube. Is that true? Yeah. I rebuke you. God in heaven, Jesus. I rebuke you. Now, the funny thing about it would be the Messiah. Messiah would be just a man. Just a man. God in heaven, Jesus mocks the truth of gematria on YouTube. And because I already know it is a CIA psyop. Robin is connected to the CIA. All right? He's some type of informant or snitch or FBI related. Okay? Because I already know it is a CIA psyop. Robin is connected to the CIA. All right? He's some type of informant or snitch or FBI related. Oh my God. You know, I'm tired of hearing, well, I'm telling you, right, Adam Ben David, who would be the Messiah? Messiah would be just a man. Just a man. God in heaven, Jesus mocks the truth of gematria on YouTube. Is that true? Yeah. I rebuke you. God in heaven, Jesus. I rebuke you.
Yesterday, helping him pack it all up and get ready to move. I mean, he needs about 40 guys for 40 nights to get that place moved. At any rate, I did my part. Pack it all up and get ready to move. I mean, he needs about 40 guys for 40 nights to get that.
It's like there's something going on in the middle there. It's like streaks. Good one. I like when the sky looks like this, when there's some decoration.
I spent all day yesterday helping him pack it all up and get ready to move. And he needs about 40 guys for 40 nights to get that place moved. And it's the 6th. It's January, February, March. It's 2019.
It's the 6th. It's January, February, March. 3, 6, 3 6s.
I am back. It's the 6th. It's January, February, March. It's 2019. I am still out in Moab, Utah. A friend of mine owns a shop out here, and it's one.
All right, so this is what I believe to be true and what I feel is going to happen. Could be off. The dates could be off a little bit. The events could be a little bit changed. But it'll all happen right here in 2019, starting March 23rd. Now today is March 13th. 6:14 p.m. 2019. My channel on the 23rd, I believe, will be shut off. Then the escalation of war between America and North Korea. On April 1st, they'll declare martial law. Again, it could be April 7th, it could be April 14th, it could be May 3rd. It's very soon. They will declare martial law. Then April 7th, World War III will be declared. Now last year, I made a video beforehand saying that war would start on April 7th, 2018, and it did. And that was the beginning of all the wars and rumors of wars. So now, this April 7th, 365 days later, I believe it's going to be World War III being declared because of the script of America going against North Korea shooting off missiles and not sticking to their deal. So for the next 40 days, up until May 18th, 17th, 18th, everybody will be tempted to receive the mark in their foreheads. The way you think is in your forehead. Till May 18th, Saturday, when you see a fake rapture, and Trump will be part of it. The news will say millions of people disappeared, but in the meantime, in between there, May 3rd, Iran will bomb America/Israel because they're going to destroy Israel, but they're also going to destroy America last. Obama will take over from May 18th, when Trump gets raptured out of here, to May 21st, till America is totally destroyed on TV. Then they're gonna steer that sun simulator from the west and set in the east. After 3.5 days, come May 24th into the 25th, the sun will appear again in the sky after God flicks the switch on the elite and opens up our original sky. Like when New Jerusalem comes down and shuts off the manufactured sky. Everything up in the sky is covered. All the technology is covering it. From May 24th to May 31st, Earth will be cleansed of all sin. June 1st is the beginning of eternity. So note, my days may be off 21 full days until the summer threshing floors on June 21st, when summer is here. Then 7 days later at 11:30 p.m. will be my 42nd full year of existence. The script is understood. I understand what their script is. My dates might be a little bit off, but I understand what their script is. March 23rd, in 10 days. By the end of March 23rd, in 10 days, YouTube will be shutting down anybody that speaks the truth. From that point on, the truth is going to be silenced. Come April 1st, April Fools, it's the escalation of war. North Korea will continue to shoot their missiles, and America is going to get mad.
I'm telling you that Adam Benedict would be the Messiah. Messiah. Benedict would be the Messiah. Messiah would be just a man. Just a man. Robin Henry mocks the truth of Gematria on YouTube. Adam Benedict would be the Messiah. Messiah would be just a man. Just a man. Robin Henry.
Like I said, I know the elite's timeline. Checking the pulse to eat. Illuminati's birthday, May 1st. At first I thought the rapture on May 14th, 15th. Then I changed my mind to the 17th, 18th. Forgot to show you the dates. November 2017 was a great month for YouTube, for my channel. November 4th, November 9th, November 10th, December 20th, can't wait to see the trick with the sun rising in the west. This is about the 55 miles of wall in the 55th day it was announced. From December 21st to February 14th, 95 more miles of wall to go till May 21st. Let there be light when the sun appears again. Countdown. December 20th. Amazing images in the sky. They were caught red-handed. When the sky, the wall, Trump talks about the barrier, opens from being closed May 24th evening, then the party's over, Steve. Illuminati's birthday, May 1st. Hitler and Osama were both killed on that day. Now Trump. National emergency really equals suing the 144,000 and the truth. Copyright strikes are on their way. Just be patient. The seventh angel sounds, and the mystery God will be finished. Russia, China, North Korea. America is first. They will come at us first. Sunday, April 9, 2017. The Rabbi 321, Rabbi Fish, he makes it official. The Messiah will be announced. Steve is here. April 7th, 2019. Official beginning, ending dates. Like World War I, starting June 28th and ending June 28th. Starting June 28th, 1914, ending June 28th, 1919. Silence and tribulation until Michael does stand up. Just leaving all my predictions out there. I'm going to be either hot or cold. Expiration date. Declaration of World War III begins April 7th, 2019 for 40 days till Trump's rapture, May 17th, 18th, midnight cry. May 3rd, I believe, because from the 23rd, I think it is, to the May 3rd is 40 days. The 40 nights that RFB is talking about, landing on May 3rd. So I believe Iran will be the one that drops bombs on Israel/America. We're considered the same. Not the land of Israel, but us. But they're going to show you some things over at the land also on TV. 21 days till we're delivered. I know who's behind the scenes, and I got their attention. That's why I'm being sued by kings of the earth. April 7, 2019, 45 days till May 21st, midnight, complete economy collapse. 365 days since World War III, rumors of wars. April 7th, 45 days. Because when you look and add all these timelines together, it all comes back to 365 days later. Blessed is he who waits to the 1335th day. December 21st, 2018, 150 days, 35 days. First, government shutdown. Then they signed a 21-day extension, but plus the 115, which Trump was talking about, the miles of wall, which is May 21st, 2019, 8 and of the 7th year, plus 10 days pulse to eat. My request, Trump, June 1st through July 1st, 30-day reservation. Miami Beachfront Resort, 3 rooms for us. Everybody's welcome. National emergency, 30-day decree, suit 144,000, silence of truth. Merkel, evidence of chemical weapons being used in Syria. April 7th, 2018. Syrian army had used chlorine in the town of Douma and killed up to 70 people exactly. Here's all the 7s lining up to May 21st, 2018. And then 365 days later. This was published April 2nd, 2018. And just a recap of this video, because it was about April 7th, where the wars and rumors of wars started. But this is a combination of a few videos before to show you that from the time that the cornerstone was rejected and the abomination desolation set up back in September 25th, 2014 is 1,290 days. So I'm getting this out of the Bible, and that's why I said that on April 7th, war will start.
Is going to be talking about the war. This weekend on is going to be talking about the war. And they're going to put their own spin on it. Because when you see it's predictable, well, why not freaking make a prediction? So I'm doing another one. War will start on Saturday, the 7th of April. And war will start on Saturday, the 7th of April. This month, there's going to be war.
This was published on the 4th. Beforehand, the cornerstone was rejected. Then 1,290 days it took for the abomination of desolation to be set up on April 7th. Blessed is he who waits 45 days later to the 1335th day. It lands on May 21st, midnight. Got Osama bin Laden, was killed on May 1st, 2011, 42 months to continue, November 1st, 2014. And so was Hitler on May 1st. This is he who waits 1,335 days, which is June 28th. June 28th. Killed on May 1st, 2011, 42 months to continue, November 1st, 2014. Blessed is he who waits 1,335 days, which is blessed is he who waits 1,335 days, which is June 28th. June 28th, 2018. Obama He announced, these are all the things that you could look up, but you can't now because we don't have the power to do it. But you could have looked it up. That's why I wrote everything. I did videos about it. He announced on this day here, December 28th, that the war is over in Afghanistan because they killed Osama bin Laden. The beast with the deadly wound, and was killed and then did live.
That's just a script.
And he's now acting that out as the Antichrist. So when you give him 42 months to continue from that time frame, that also lands on June 28th, 2018. And we were warned about judgment on May 21st, 2011, which was 7 years ago, where I believe that 144,000 were saved. And so from that point, 1,260 days that they went into the wilderness, which is in Revelations, I think it was 11, Revelations 12, November 1st, 2014, and then blessed is he who waits, 1,335th day, is June 28, 2018 also. And it's just ironic how I was born June 28th, 1976, at 11:30 p.m., which is a half hour before midnight.
Illuminati's birthday, May 1st, 1776. My name is Robin Henry Tees. I was born on June 28th, 1976. World War I. What event resulted in the start of World War I? Well, the event that started World War I, that set off World War I, was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, I don't know, of the Austro-whatever Empire, and his wife Sophia, a Serbian nationalist, on June 28th, 1914. The assassination resulted in the July crisis during Germany, Australia, and Britain and Russia entered into frantic diplomatic maneuvering into an event to prevent the outbreak of war. The negotiations proved successful, and on July 28th, exactly 30 days later, 1,260 days, 1,290 days, blesses he who waits, 1,335th day, Hungary declared war on Serbia, an act which quickly led to an all-out conflict between all of the involved nations. Okay, so there's a 30-day period here. The event was the script of the assassination, and then 30 days later was the actual declaration of war. So, it possibly could do the same thing. The event can take place on April 7th, and then the actual war itself could take place 30 days later. And so World War I began on June 28th, the event, and World War I ended on June 28th, 1919, which would be exactly 100 years come my 42nd full birthday into the 43rd. World War I, 1914-1918 was finally over. 1914-1918. The first global conflict had claimed from 9 million to 13 million lives and caused unprecedented damage. Germany had formally surrendered on November 11th, 1918. November 11th, 1918. I remember I was reaching out for people, peace, right around that time last year. And all nations had agreed to stop fighting, while the terms of peace were negotiated. On June 28th, 1919, Germany and allied nations, including France, Italy, Russia, signed the Treaty of Versailles, formally ending the war. Versailles, I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's a city in France, 10 miles outside of Paris. Do you know what triggered the conflict, huh? Sometimes called the Great War. I just went over what triggered the conflict. The assassination. History repeats itself, so that's why we can look to see Trump being assassinated. We can look to see World War III being declared, and possibly 30 days later. The event taking place, America, North Korea, that event will take place, and then shortly thereafter, martial law will be declared, and World War III. So my birthday began the war and ended World War I. So for May 21st, 2011, May 21st, 2011, being nourished for 1,260 days. Blessed is he who waits 1,335th day. Blessed is he who waits, 365 days later. You know why? Because he gets to celebrate his 43rd birthday party. Now add 1 year. Add 1 year. But when you take 1,335, and you add 365, well, you get exactly exactly 1,700 days. I can't wait. I didn't realize that May 1st, 2011 was exactly 1,700 days till my 43rd birthday. My 42nd full, complete, total years. Eleventh hour.
I was born June 28th, 1976 at 11:30 p.m., which is a half hour before midnight.
So because my birthday started World War I and ended World War I, and I told you when the beginning of Wars and Rumors of Wars, World War III was going to start, which was April 7th, 2018, I'm telling you the official beginning of World War III and the official ending of World War III.
September 25th, and Obama was sitting in the UN also. The 1,290 days, that's how I came up with the war starting on April 7th. And on May 21st, 2018, Obama, again in the news, implemented that the chip will be inserted into all the military, and the same day the Pope announced it's okay to be gay because God made you this way. So it's two abominations in one day. And now on June 21st, which is yesterday, I was waiting for something to happen significant, just like all the other time frames. And the two things that happened is Obama was officially announced the Messiah on Fox News, and the U.S. bombed Syria and killed 8 people, which gives Russia a good
8
excuse to destroy us on TV. So you have all that. Let me pause this for a second. Was on April 12th, and I said, what will happen on April 28th, 2018? Peace and safety. Well, it wound up being April 27th that 2 leaders, North Korea, South Korea, shook hands and made a covenant, and they became one nation spiritually as they shook hands.
Listen to what she says. Look what it says.
Subtitles on.
From Trump after the
8 years.
blandest revelations in the Inspector General.
Over
Are you realizing everything
real
she's
Messiah
saying doesn't match what they're showing? So people that are older that can't hear are reading this and they think she's saying this. They're calling Trump's people the cult of Trump. And, you know, I get that. You could use that in a regular news story, but...
Starting with President Trump's shot at the FBI brass.
But we begin with broadsides.
Starting with President Trump's shot at the FBI brass and the chief report on the Clinton email investigation. Starting with President Trump's shot at the chief he fired, of course, Jim Comey. Starting with President Trump's shot at the
She already said it. Trump is getting shot. Obama, the real Messiah.
Adam Bandit, who would be the Messiah? Be the Messiah. Messiah would be just a man. Just a man. Robin Henry T. Adam Bandit, who would be the Messiah? Messiah would be just a man. Just a man. Robin Henry T. Robin Henry T. The funny thing about Robin is he doesn't have a whole lot of common sense. You know, he doesn't have a whole lot of common sense.
God remembered Noah and every living thing and all cattle that was in the ark. God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters less intensified. Fountains also of the deep, the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained, and the waters returned from off the earth continually. And after the end of the 150 days, the waters were abated. And the ark rested in the 7th month, 17th day of the month, on Mount Ararat. The waters decreased continually. It came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark for 7 days, and then another 7 days, till the earth